Hey guys, this is System, and this is Skyopolis 4. Hope everyone is well, having a utterly basic day. Let's go ahead and jump right back into this pretty cool pack. So, in between episodes, I went ahead and worked on our base a little bit. You notice that all the plants are gone, so I went ahead and moved them. Actually, I didn't move them, I just broke them. The only thing I really moved was hemp, because I still need hemp for string, and I'm going to have to do sugarcane too. I just haven't moved it over there yet. Outside of that, I went ahead and made another, coke oven. Then I made 2 blast furnaces and the kiln. So these recipes were all pretty easy. You can see they're not that bad at all. So that one's that. Then the coke oven is right here. So that's simple. Then the blast furnace. The last one is you're going to need the coke from the coke oven to be able to make a blast furnace. You'll get, as you're making the coke, right? So you're doing this here. You notice it's backed up. Good way of dealing with this is like this. I'll show you real quick. So you get rid of it real quick here. Go ahead, grab you, do that. Because it stops working if it has too much fluid in it, right? But I made these here. These are basic tanks from Mechanism. Super cheap. Kind of just shift and then mouse wheel. And go bucket mode on and off. When it's on, basically you just fill this up with planks. There you go. And just gonna do this. Just going super easy until you don't get any more planks. And you pop it back in and drains it down. And it'll start producing again. So that is pretty useful. And this one here is just producing steel. It's just waiting on coal coke right now. I needed 2 of these because we need a good amount of steel. It's going to take a while to produce it all. So just thought that would make it way faster. Over here, I changed this setup over here real quick too. Went ahead and aided. No, I didn't aided anything because I don't know what that means. I added 6 more mills. And it's just a setup to add, 2 drawers of dust here. So that one's dust and this one's dust. We're going to need it today for that blank ore we're going to get into. That needs dust as well on top of these ones. Plus it's going to produce some resources. I guess we're still going to be getting some resources we can't get from anywhere but here. So we need to produce both. So I guess we're going to need that dust. Back here, I also moved the windmill. So it's facing down now. It's also blowing the wrong way because apparently I had the sails the wrong way. But I did go ahead and fix that. And yeah, just kind of cleaned it up back here. Gives me more room to kind of do automation, I guess. And cabling up here. As well as I added this as a mechanical pump. Takes a little bit of brass, I believe. And this thing is just pulling out of a basin here. Has a little arrow, right? So you know, I guess aiming it the right way. Needs a cogwheel on it, which is a little janky, but definitely doing that. And it's just moving lava into this tank because I have a cobblestone generator on a hopper pumping into here. Basically just automated infinite lava. Really easy. So it was pretty useful there. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. It's a lot of stuff, but like I said, I got stuff done. Anyway. What we're going to do is jump into it today. I think we're going to go ahead. I went ahead and duplicated the strong enriching fluid already. We're going to go ahead and make the next fluid really quick. So let's go ahead and do that. Have everything we needed here. So let's do this here. Let's do that. Then we need to get into some immersive anyway. So let's go ahead and grab some kind of placement block here. So we can actually kind of get off the ground to do this. So I'm not picking everything up because that's what always happens. To get this duplicated, you're going to need brass. Brass is the only thing that can only be done in the kiln, by the way. So it has to be done in the kiln, and is the only way to do it from what I could tell. Oh, no, it can also be done by mixing, but it's going to be superheated, or I guess regular heated. I guess 2 ways. So the kiln's the only alloy, though, that has to be done in the kiln at this point, because everything else has a blend. Check that out. Everything else that we have access to right now is blend. So there's really, the kiln is just for brass. But anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Constan, electrum, lead, that. Then it's 12 stacks of stone. There you go. There we go. This is a new fluid. This is the ore forming fluid. So that is pretty cool. Get that done. And what we do with that is go ahead and throw in blank ores. So let's go ahead and make some blank ores here. These are them. Go ahead and grab them. For some reason, it doesn't like my stone. Let's see if we'll make it like my stone. Maybe like this. Maybe like that there. Awesome. Go ahead and make as much of that as we can. And then we'll go ahead and just start throwing this in the water. We'll go ahead and do that, that, and that. Look at that. Tons of ores. Just like that. That's actually pretty cool how that works there. Cool. I gotta make sure I actually pick them all up, though. I may be full. Nothing else is there, right? Ooh, I missed, yeah, I did miss some. So yeah, we got ourselves a bunch of ores here. We got emerald now. We have diamond now, which is cool. These geodes, these are from Tetra. I didn't bother with Tetra, so I'm not going to really worry about that. Bauxite, we did not have aluminum yet. When you process that, that's what it becomes. And anything else new here? Fluorite from Mechanism. And I don't see anything else new. So we did get a couple new ones, so that is cool. But we're going to have a way to double this up. So for right now, I'm going to probably just throw this in here. There you go. And we'll get back to it later. I may process one of the bauxite at one point. Oh, we got uranium as well. But right now, we're not going to do that. So there you go. That kind of handles that quest line there. There is one here for like a blank token, I guess. I guess I could do one of those and go ahead and turn one of these, I guess, into a plate. I also made an item for this presser over here, actually. If you go to the mechanical press, you notice I have a depot. This depot basically makes it so you can just right-click the item on. There you go. Cool. And what is this for? Do that. Good use on it. So that's going to be what we use to make our tokens. Okay, so light oil, I don't think it's till the next quest line, so I don't think we do that yet. We can do that. We can do that, and that. So the only thing I can't do right now is light oil, I think. Yeah, it's going to take a fracturing still, and crude oil. So that's a later on thing. Those machine frames are what we're actually working towards right now. So we go to machine frames. These are the thermal ones. It's going to be andesite casing done in a arc furnace. So that is kind of the goal. And I guess the next thing we have to do is get into immersive and all of this stuff, right? So we need to get into the metal press, that there, the crusher, so we can do ore doubling. Then I guess the squeezers just get the hop and then the arc furnace. So let's start working that direction. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and work on the metal press next probably. So let's just go ahead and get a couple things crafted up here. We're going to need this engineer's workbench, so we'll go ahead and grab that. I was going to need this blueprint, so might as well get it done before we do anything because it's kind of important because I won't really function without it. So let's go ahead and grab you. Then we need to make these other recipes here. So we're going to need a conveyor belt, which looks pretty easy. Then we're going to need the scaffold. Scaffold's going to be a little weird here too. So it has this like little recipe for the rods that we can't make right now because you need the metal press to do. So they set it up so you could throw in steel into the weak eroding, which is pretty cool. Then you're able to do that recipe, I guess temporarily, there, before you actually have the actual metal press. So that works out. Gonna need a piston, maybe, if it gives us some cobblestone. Let's hunt that down real quick. Sweet, doesn't seem to want to recognize that recipe. And then we'll need a iron sheet metal block. Let's do that. Grab ourselves a redstone block. That's cool. And the last one's going to be the heavy. And I've already gone ahead and made a half stack of steel plates because I knew this could be a thing. In a couple minutes here, we'll be able to make this recipe a lot cheaper. That should be 2 steel plates and 1 copper. So anyway, that is cool. Go ahead and grab the sheet metal as well. That is cool as well. Grab the heavy. There we go. We have everything we need to kind of set up this multi-block here. We're going to have to set up power first, of course. So to do that, we're going to be using these here. These are the windmills. I've actually gone ahead and done those quests, right? So you go to moving on up. I did the water wheel, but I don't have any plans to do it. Went ahead and made the wind. And yeah, it's just like that. Super easy. Then you do this here, which is cool. Then you get an upgrade for them, which is this here, the windmill sails, which is kind of like the sails we did for the other windmill, except for it's kind of an add-on to the windmill itself. Also went ahead to make the LV capacitor. This is a battery. Then the kinetic dynamo, which is actually what gathers the power from the windmill itself. But you need some of these LV wire coils, which are done with wire cutters and copper sheets. So that is kind of the process there. We're going to set up a windmill first, basically what I'm trying to say. So let's go ahead and grab the windmill. Do that. I guess this is the dynamo. Let's do that. We need to spin that around. Sweet. That's good there. Probably go ahead and grab the actual windmill itself. We're going to end up with 3 of these things probably. So that was kind of the plan here because I made a bunch of them. Let's do that right there. Awesome. Then we can immediately grab the sails, and it takes 8 per, windmill. There you go. Kind of see they just kind of go on the blades, and the thing spins faster and produces more power. Next thing we want to do is grab the capacitor. We'll just kind of set it up here. That blue means that's the input, right? So if I right click on that, it'll turn orange. That's the output. But on the opposite side, the bottom, and you can see there it says no connection. If I hold shift and right click, it'll change it, and now it's energy input, or I put output or no connection. I want an input though, so it gets the power down. That's good to go. So that's cool. And I can just set these all to output on these sides for all that it matters. There you go. That's cool. And oh, I forgot these here too. Let's go ahead and grab these. Awesome. We need the LV connectors, so let's grab that. And relays, but probably don't need the relays right now, but we will run the connector right now. Connector is going to probably just sit on the top of this. There you go. Now we can actually have some power for our metal press when it's set up here. So let's grab this first. So we need the redstone engineering. Then we're going to want the steel scaffolding. So we'll do that and that. Then we're going to want a piston. We're going to have to rotate this thing, but that's fine. Then we want the heavy engineering. So we'll just pop that up there. Then all we really need now is 2 conveyor belts. So you can kind of aim these things. It doesn't matter which way you aim them, as long as they're facing the same way. So either all this way or all this way, right? So anyway, let's do that. Oh, I just totally just derped that after saying not to do that. But anyway, there you go. Let's do that there. Yeah, they're both going the right way. And all we need to do now, I guess, is rotate this puppy, right? This thing's funky sometimes. It won't flip upside down. Is this going to be one of those things? Yeah, it doesn't matter if I hold shift or what. Yeah, this is going to be one of those dorky ones. Okay, so the way I usually fix this is this here. I did lose some science blocks, and that's going to bother me. So let's grab some science. There we go. That'll be our placements. Cool. And we'll just do this and that. Cool. And I guess we could just break that. Then we'll have to pick that puppy up and make sure we have it, right? There we go. Then we'll have to do this. I know, pain in the butt, but sometimes things are just a pain in the butt. Then we should just have to right click on that, and we are good to go. So that is cool. So let's get that out of there, get that out of there. And this thing just needs power on the top of it. So I guess we could just go up this way, right? So let's do that. Let's do this right here. Cool, has a little orange dot. That's how you know where the power inputs are on these machines. Then I guess all we need is the LV wire coil. Then we just right click this, and then hopefully right click that. That'll connect the wire, and you can see it's getting power, and this thing's ready to go. So let's go ahead and see if we can make some plates here real quick. I guess we actually need the molds first, so let's grab this. Let's do that. That's cool. Throw in the blueprint. These are the different ones we could do. Let's go ahead and grab some steel. We should still have some plates here. That's cool. Don't know which mold we need right away. We'll end up needing gear. We'll end up needing the plate mold. The wire is actually a cheaper way of making wires. It's 1 for 2 as opposed for 1 to 1 the way it's making them before. And same with the I guess the rod molds as well. So I'll probably end up with all 4 to be honest. Which one of them will I grab right now though? With all this talking, let's do that. Plates are going to be the ones we use the most actually. Plates and gears will be the most common. But we'll taste it. I guess test it with some plate ones. So let's do this. Not there, because we might as well automate this thing too, right? So we want to take a hopper. I guess run it this way. We want it going I guess the same way as the conveyor, right? So like that. Do that there. That's good. Want to throw the plate on, so it won't work without an actual plate on it. So that's the thing. Then the chest is kind of auto input. It'll run straight into there. So all we should have to do to see if this is working is go ahead and grab some kind of material here. I know I'm going to need more steel, so let's go ahead and more steel plates, I guess. Let's do that. Awesome. Do another stack and see if this works. There you go. Just like that. Like it's nothing, man. Pretty sweet. And it's working. It's automated. The power is keeping up no problem. And we are pretty much good to go. So I'm going to let that go for a bit. Then I guess the next thing we'll have to get into here would be... We can go for the crusher or the blast furnace. The blast furnace actually has a weird recipe too. Maybe we'll take these initial steel plates and go do this, because you actually have to do this in the mixer. And it's so weird. So I'll have to break down one of the blast furnaces. Maybe I'll go do that by myself, because that's going to take a lot of time actually. But you got to mix that with steel plates in the mixer. And then you get the reinforced blast brick. And we need 27 of those. And then we also need these here, which aren't too bad, the heaters. Yeah, it's just copper and more of those coils, which I already did for the other thing there, the actual kinetic dynamos. But I can make the wires here, so I may just do that as well, and then I'll come back when I'm done. So I went ahead and got everything we need for the reinforced blast furnace, which is pretty awesome. So we'll go ahead and get that one done pretty quickly. I also went ahead and got everything we needed for the crusher as well, because the only new block were these here, the light engineering, which actually I went ahead and made the engineer's blueprint. This one's for crafting components, so basically so we can make that stuff easier. So instead of the components costing 4 plates and oh, one of my rats died, suffocated in a wall. I need to go find out which one real quick, because I'll lose the upgrades. This is actually the second time this has happened. Last time it was the one with that was doing the planting. So I wonder if it's that guy again. Yeah, it's the guy doing the planting again. I'm not sure why he's getting stuck in a tree. I guess I'll have to figure that out. I'll worry about that after. Let's go and do this. Anyway. So yeah, anyway, we're going to set up the blast furnace. So that is cool. And then we're going to do the crusher because it's easy. So we'll get that done. And then we'll probably go ahead and do the, I guess we still have two after that, right? We have the arc furnace and the squeezer. We'll have to get that done as well because we need to make the rods for it. Anyway, do that there. I think this needs a hopper on the top, right? Too. I think that's the way it works. So let's do that. Awesome. And I think that's it, right? Does it? I'm not sure. I can't remember if it needs the blast furnace preheaters on it to form the multi-block. Actually, let's do this here. No, it doesn't. So that'll form it there. This will, I guess you can provide it with, even without power, I should say. This thing is faster, but we can provide it with power as well. And it's very low power too. It takes these things if I get them facing the right way. So that one's connected. Let's do that. Sweet. And that there. Awesome. And then we need to provide this with power, right? So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. This one probably easiest to do with, I guess we'll do this here. We'll go ahead and grab a connector. Then I guess we'll grab a relay. Let's do that. And the relay is basically a way to relay power to multiple points, but you have to have the connector connected first, right? You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and actually grab our coils. Let's do this right here. Sweet. Let's do that and that. Sweet. And then I guess we want, oh, we need to put the connectors on top of those too. I kind of forgot about that. Go ahead and grab a couple pieces of wood. Probably come up here, and then we'll just need a connector at each. So we'll need one on this one here. Then we'll need another connector, and then we're pretty much done with this. And this thing's ready to go. So let's just get her all done. That's good. That's good. Probably do this here. That's good there. And then, yeah, I'm still wondering why it's got me kind of half, I guess, what should we call it? Distracted. Wondering why my rat died. I'm deeply concerned about that rat. That doesn't work either. We got a bad angle here. If you have a, ooh, also if you touch wires, that hurt. If you have a bad angle, like it's trying to go through part of the metal block there, you get little red arrows like that. So that's a thing. Then I should be able to just take it from here to here. There you go. And then from here, if I can connect it, here to here. There you go. So now this thing's actually connected properly and should be fully powered, right? So we see they have 8K RF in them, which is awesome. And I should be able to grab some coal coke now, although I don't have much right now. And then get this thing kind of going. The coke oven for a short period of time had an upgraded version like this too. Then it just kind of went away. I wish it would come back because coal coke is always so slow too. So anyway, I should be able to just throw the coke in here, right? Then I think I have some iron on me. Do that. And you can see there, it's pretty fast. Pretty awesome. Oh, it shows you how many preheaters are actually on now too. The left and right is on. And that uses a little bit of power. It's actually very minimal in this thing. So yeah, but it makes steel way, way faster. Way, way faster. I don't even need that blast furnace anymore with this. This thing will just gonna get it done. It'll be the coal coke, whereas what is taking me forever. Anyway, that's the thing. I guess the next thing we can do is go ahead and hook up the other one, right? So the other one we were going to hook up was going to be the, if I can find it here, where is my projector? I thought I had my projector on me. Right there. There we go. We're going to go ahead and set up the crusher. So this is it here, right? So here, do you have to hold shift? Yeah, if you hold shift while you have the thing you want projected kind of on the screen there, you can rotate it with the mouse wheel. So you just hold shift while you do that. I just know the front of it is like right here. I want to have it close to the power. So I think I want it like right there. There you go. Oh, is it shift? What do I have it set to? Selection mode, projection mode. There you go. There we go. Finally. There we go. We can get this laid out now. So let's go ahead and grab our light engineerings, our scaffolds. I don't think any heavies are in this. We need a ton of hoppers and all these fences. So that should be all we need. Oh, we need the projector in our inventory as well. Let's do, I guess that there. That looks good. And try to build this puppy. So yeah, anyway, this one should be good. This thing will be for our ore doubling, I guess, at this point of the game. So that'll be the probably the main use for this one. So I mean, it's definitely a good use for it. So anyway, let's do that. That's cool. Then I think we put fences around all of this, right? There we go. Then our redstone block. Then I guess our last one is all hoppers. So that is actually pretty basic. Go. Awesome. And I can't remember where he hit this one actually, so we'll have to hunt that down. Oh, I just used one of my hoppers over there too, didn't I? So I should grab another hopper. Cool. Awesome. And we'll hunt down the proper block. Awesome. So you can find out in the book. The book actually tells you if you can't find the block. But it's usually not that hard. I think it's one of the fences on this one actually. Or it might be here. Nope. Maybe it's this fence. It's that fence. It's the fence on the side with the redstone block there. I don't know why it's saying it's wrong when it's obviously right because it formed. But anyway, we'll pretend that's normal. And then we'll get this out of our inventory. There you go. So this thing's good. I put it this way just because the power kind of tap is right there, I believe. I think it's right there anyway. Oh no, the power tap's the other way. Oh, I messed it up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and flip this thing. I actually want this orange dot back here. Okay, I went ahead and got another rack going, so I have this guy kind of up again. And yeah, I don't know why the other one died. I have no idea. I know I had his home point set on top of the chest. I did move it over here, but I don't think it matters too much because they don't seem to kind of reset to their natural home position after they're done anyway. They just kind of chill out where they want to chill out. And if they want to chill out inside of a tree where one's going to spawn, I don't know what I can do about it, to be honest, at all whatsoever. It's just going to happen from time to time again. But anyway, definitely a thing. I have the crusher built actually the right way now, so that is cool, right? That is a nifty thing. Let's actually try to get up here. There you go. That's good. And then we'll have some LV wire connectors. So we'll just do one here, one here. This one will be super simple, super easy. And then we just do LV wire, right? Sweet and sweet. This thing will be a little underpowered, I believe, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that much. We're just going to use this one to break down, I guess, ores and stuff anyway. So if we go to, I guess, here and go to ore. Actually, I keep doing this too. At, like JEI, I guess things don't work in here. So, at all. Let's do coal. Let's do coal. That's one I'm actually tired of making. So let's do that. You can see I did a giant batch of it because I am utterly tired of making it. But anyway, let's go. Do this here. This should have power in it. All I should have to do is this, right? There you go. That's cool. Go ahead and grab a hopper here too. I think we could hopper into this pretty much from anywhere too. So we'll just do right here. I think this will work, right? So I've actually grabbed, I guess, was there iron in there too? There was 20 iron. So I could just go do that. Do this here, right? Cool. The items come out this side, so we're probably going to want a chest over here as well. So we'll just go ahead and grab a chest. And that should handle that. Cool. And you can see everything's just doubling up right now. We're getting a good amount of materials out of it. And that's it. You can see here, the power cannot keep up at all whatsoever. But it doesn't matter that much, I guess. It's just, it'll get through it in time. I don't know how slow it'll go when it's out of power, though. I guess that's what matters. Not horrible. You know what I mean? 4 ore doubling at this point. So that's cool. That's cool. So that'll just do its thing. It's actually very noisy. But I guess we have another working machine here, actually, too. So that is cool. And okay, the next muzzle blocker we're going to work on here is going to be the squeezer. So you kind of see here, there's like 2 fluid pipes right here. They are these puppies right here. Not hard to make at all. Just some iron plates. You get 8 per recipe. But 2 of them need to kind of sit in the center there. So that's the front middle. Back here, I think this one might be the power. The power's around here somewhere anyway. We'll put one here. There you go. And then hopefully get it right this time, because last time I did totally backwards, didn't I? Also, I'll probably turn this one sideways, because now it's in a weird spot. But anyway, that's fine. Let's go ahead and pop this here. That's good. Then this one goes here. This looks definitely like the power tap. Then you need some of these wood barrels. They're not hard to make at all. They are pretty simple, actually, so that's good. They're basically fluid tanks, which is kind of neat. Go ahead and do that there. Cool. And then what's it at top here? What is that? I can't tell. What is that? What is this thing? Is that a piston? Oh, I didn't remember this thing took a piston. Oh, another piston. I bet this thing's not going to rotate down. Let's see here. Usually, if it doesn't happen one time, it doesn't happen for the entire pack. Yeah, see, some packs you get this to go ahead and do that, no problem. I don't know what changes that. But anyway, let's not worry about that this second. We'll do that after. I guess we get these 3 fences in place. So we'll just do that, that, and that. Oh, maybe this one. There you go. Yeah, it's definitely not right. I don't think it's going to accept that anyway. I think that's the right block too, right there. Anyway, let's go ahead and get it facing down. Then we'll get the pipe in place. Sweet. And then I think it's this. It's one of these here. Can't remember. Oh, it's this one. There you go. Awesome. So this is the squeezer. This is the squeezer. Let's go ahead and actually get this redstone block out here. That's fine. Then we'll just run another, I guess, power connect here. This one should run really easy, actually. I guess we'll probably need another LV. Go ahead and grab that. You only get like 4 per recipe, right? That and that, that and that. Go ahead and do, I guess, this here. Then we'll just kind of pillar up on pipe, because that's the life I'm living. Well, that's actually fine right there. This here, maybe. Oh no, it doesn't want to let me target it, so let's just do that. Cool, and then I guess we just use our coil. I don't think that will be blocked by anything on this one. No, we're good. And now this has power. Now the whole point of this one, like I said, is going to be to make the what is there? These here, the graphite electrode. So basically, you got to take the hot graphite ingot and run it through a metal press with the metal press mold. To do that, you need hot graphite dust. And to get hot graphite dust, need to be, I guess, crushed down. Well, we totally got this wrong. You take coke dust and get hot graphite dust. There you go. Then you take that, and then you can make your ingots and then your rods. So that's kind of how that works. I had that totally kind of just all convoluted and wrong. But anyway, let's head and I guess get some of this, and then I guess start the process of making those. I mean, we still need steel too, right? So I don't know. I don't know how much I want to focus on it, but I still have to do the arc furnace as well, which we may get to, I guess, in the next episode. But the arc furnace is going to be what opens up the next kind of chapter of quest, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and see if it works here. Go. Can't remember if this takes liquid, right? Does this take liquid at all? Let's see here. Go to use. Oh, it's going to be dust. So it would be this way, right? Let's head over here for a second. I guess we could just target that, right? Just do that. Go ahead and grab 8 of it. Cool. Because I think that's what it was. There we go. Oh, I have it turned off too because this thing is so loud. I don't know if it's going to be going right away or if something else is going in front of it. You can also see you're getting some byproducts here. That nickel, I think, was actually coming from here, right? It was coming from the nickel ore? No, I guess it was coming from the iron ore, 10% rate. So it's kind of how that works there. And once we have 8 of this, go ahead and grab you. Now we should be able to run this through a squeezer, right? Sweet. There we go. It recognizes the recipe. Just like that, we'll get ourselves a hot graphite dust. At which point we could finally smelt that down. Then we could finally go ahead and actually make the rod. So yeah, just a lot of work. But we need 4 of those to be able to make each electrode. So you need quite a bit of the actual, I guess the coal coat, right? So I think that's going to be pretty much it for today. I think we'll go ahead and finish up the arc furnace in the next one. Because it's just a little bit of crafting there. It's not even that big a deal. Just making sure I have enough steel there and we'll be good. Then I'll probably go ahead and craft things like this mechanical arm, which we may use in automation at one point. And then these 21 mechanical crafters as well, which is pretty cool. This deployer is actually pretty cool too. It's basically a user. So that is neat. Although it would be definitely more work to automate this one than a regular user. But I don't know if we have a giant use for that right now. Maybe for clay, because clay is actually has to be done in the cauldron. I don't think we can automatically pump water into that, although I haven't tried yet. I'm just assuming, because usually you can't with cauldrons, although that is from a mod, so you never know. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. We're gonna be into another dimension soon too. I think we could actually already head to the bubble zone. I just never been there, and I haven't really looked at it too much yet, so maybe have to do that one soon as well. So anyway, gonna go ahead and probably go ahead and like I said, wrap this one up here. And as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. Really like it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. And we guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.